This is day 1700 of the Arukh HaShulchan Yomi, his last great milestone, 100th date in our perusal of the Arukh HaShulchan Yomi. The first cycle is about to end in a few days, and therefore 1700 is the last great 100. Now, should be Zoichet to learn Arukh HaShulchan together in many formats in the years to come as well. Today we're doing Choshen Mishpat, Siman Reish Samech Zayin, Sif Hey, to Sif Yud Daled. Hey, Shloshim Minei Simonim Hey. There are three types of Simonim. Gruim, poor Simonim, Mitzrayim, average Simonim, Uvakim, and significant Simonim. Not sure exactly what you're trying to say Muvak here, but significant. Gruen case what a poor Simonim. Hareshaba, Vamar Begaz Elavanu, he came and said, well, the garment was white, or Adam, or red, or York, or green, or Orach, or is large, or Kutzar, or short, and similar Simonim, of which there are many. Ain't a similar clause, not similar at all. But for that base Simonim, Grim, and including even more, many of these poor Simonim are meaningless. Ufakim Kate said, what are significant Simonim? Harish above Amar Nekib Yesh, but the Begad Zeb beside him, no, but Tachtis, though Rachok Shlosh, it's supposed to mean Mitzvaso. There's a hole in this garment on the right side, at the bottom, 3 finger breadths from its edge. There's a mark in that place. These things, you are narrowly identifying the place itself. The such a simon, if you found it on a husband who disappeared and was found dead, then you permit his wife to get remarried. Hence the reference to Evan Ezra before. Then middle simony, is when you are able to know precisely its measure or its weight or minyan or its number chaygavna or simon amakon or simon in terms of place or say or where it was left. I was left. Base. Ulagabe aveda, in terms of a lost object, nikru simonim muvakim, these are called significant simonim. Only by an aguna, by a woman whose husband has been lost and found to be presumed dead, because, well, lost and found dead, presumed to be him. I mean, because of the severity of the prohibition of a married woman. They're not called significant simanim. Should we stop with Chazal or unsure if simanim by which you restore a lost object have a deraisa, they're deraisa effective, and therefore they will also work by the prohibition of a married woman. They're only rabbinic in their validity, and by you're not permitted this. Round calls by lost object calls the average simanim. Significant simanim came to the moment how is the siman muvak, since in terms of money it's a significant siman. According to this, you can go with security on your way. Or I'm getting poetic here. There should not be a contradiction between the Imam says ish. They both require siman muvakim. Question: what's considered me muvakim? Barak says, look in the Rambam in Paragim Lechosavein, the Rav Magid has a Mishnah Shom. So therefore the owner of the lost comes and gives poor simanim, we don't give it back to him. And somebody who's known to be a devious person, deceitful person, we don't give him back an object with average simanim. Actually, be a dim unless he brings witnesses that it says siman muvak. If it's a significant siman, after I might give it back even to a charlatan. Initially, anybody who lost an item came in less than and gave average so low, they gave back to him. Unless he's known to be a charlatan. From the time there were many more charlatans, Prevalent. He's going to base it on lo have hadim. The basin decide the person that's being witnesses. Sheina Toramai, you're not a charlatan. Bimu isha base makir imu isha base makir. So it's a person which is not known at the basin. Man maybe hadim. He doesn't being witnesses. So litate siman muvak. He has to give a significant siman. The same milgam baramai because that's expected also by a person who's a charlatan. Ish one of those who they say the vade ramai lo mani gam siman muvak. It means the definite charlatan, even a significant siman doesn't work. El hadim only witnesses. Within the Rishai seems the person being that Sim Mivak will work by Ramai. Because even by the married woman, we permit on the basis of Sim Mivak. Right, also writes that Sim Mivak is tantamount to him. Rambam Sober Kain. Also, Rambam sees the other way. Elish Koelem Tsoy Muvak Baveda. Says as we said that by Aveda it calls an average Sim and a Sim Muvak. The Bible says Ramah Kosab Lashon Yeshmim. Asirim Tsoika. The Ramah says Yeshmim. You back with Sim. This is going on an average simon. Last Makor, the Smavagam Shachas, the Shapi of a dark cocaine, and evidently the Shach. This also works out whatever he's referring to. Zayin Bo Shnaim, but Nasu Simon Shalom. Two people came and gave the identical Simon and Loitain Lozeh Lozeh. You should not give it to either one of them. I think Munachas, it's rather should remain at rest by you, by the finder. Actually, one can see to his friend. When they make a compromise between two of them. For them as witnesses. One of them could say to the second one, either take an oath that it's yours, or I will take an oath. And each one says, I will take an oath and I take it, or you will take it, and you will take it, an oath and you take it, yemunach. It says either one demands either one of us take an oath, so then each one says I'll take an oath, if you take an oath, then it just remain with the finder. Evidently they're allowed to divide between the two of them. If they agree, I guess. That's a shach. Also, both of them brought witnesses. It has to be made by the finder until one of them concedes the point. And if one says two witnesses, the other says 100 witnesses, it doesn't matter because two witnesses and one witness are of identical validity. One of them gave Simonim, the other brought witnesses. That's why I even give it to the person about the witnesses. I feel even they can't testify that it fell from this person. But they recognize that it is his. But even if the other person gave truly accurate significant simony, because where the Adim simony are meaningless, it's a shach. Below now this I feel by Adim the Adim loma I feel by Adim they lo machru simonim. If you have witnesses and witnesses at one of the sides, also simonim, that doesn't change the outcome. Where one side brought witnesses, the Gam doesn't simonim also gives signs. Sheni Evi Rakadim says I only brought witnesses. Yeah, Munach, it still remains with the finder. The simonim Mokum Adim Lakumu. The simonim in a place where the discussion of Adim are moot. Those who cast aspersions on this, evidently the shach. No, it doesn't say just some. The shach, yeah. If this guy gave average simonim, Hasheni, nothing b'vakim, the second guy gave significant simonim, nearly the no steam low, it seems it's Arukh we give it the guy gave simonim b'vakim. V'afi simonim the right, so even if simonim are the Torah law, Koko them as vayikor b'yeshu shabbat simonim b'vakim. It's still more. You don't say it's like when this is to like 100. It's more reasonable to give it to a person who named the more accurate simoni. But the Gokar may arka barach, but it's no different than length and width. Shei's bar, as we've explained. Each one of them gave equal simonim. And one of them brought also a solitary witness. Ain't so klum, doesn't do any make an effect. You have to leave it. Some say that the other litigant against whom the witness testifies has to take a shvua that it's his, because that's the halach beit echad. It requires a shvua. If he made a oath, he doesn't want to take an oath. No, see, he gave the person one witness. But there, Rishon, the first opinion holds, came in the gam achar shvua leitnu nishba. Since even after the shvua, they're not give the person who took the shvua. Ein inyan shvua b'lezeh. There is no concept of shvua in this case. That's the primary halacha. There's the shach. Shvua is not effective here. Test. If you found a dress, or it doesn't necessarily have the women's dress, some sort of garment. This person brings witnesses about the weaving that was woven for him. If this person brings witnesses that it fell from him. You tell me, baby, and if you give the item back to the person who brings witnesses that it fell from him. The fact that it fell from him is a clear-cut simon. And still, the witnesses about the weaving are not lying necessarily. It could be it's true that this guy wove it. He's the same guy. This one gave its length. This one gave the width. Gives the person who gave the length. Because the width you can estimate when you saw the owner bearing this object. The width of a garment is called that which is up to the height of a person. It's like a towel, right? The height is, the width is, goes up and down, and the orech is what goes around the body. What surrounds the body? Why is the height called the width? Because their garments were narrow and long, like a scarf. And they used to join together two of them to make one talus, like I guess the size of our talus. Or I guess their talisim is that they combine two together. Therefore, by us, it's the opposite. The width is more of a sign than the length. Because the length you can estimate when he's wearing it. But I tell you about when it's based in. And this all has to do, obviously, how based on certain situations the shach. This one gave the the measure of the length of the width. And the other one gave the weight. Give it to the person who got the weight right. Since it's not normal to weigh talus, it's a more significant simon. So the tour. The second one said the length, the rochav, and the width. That's about Mishnah gave it to the person who stated the weight. Specifically a talus where it's not normal to weigh. Have a simon muvak. This is an accurate simon. I have a cliche derech l'shoka, but a vessel which is normally weighed. Ain't the right simon, so it's only an average simon. It's a glow. But one says this was the length, this was the width. This is the measure of the length and the width combined. Which was the length, which is width when they're singled out. Nice to be sure. The person said the length by itself and the rocham and the width by itself. The general principle is very masculine, but this has to do with how the dynamic situation, the Mishnah nice and Simon, me should know Simon, who's ever giving the better Simon than the other Simon. Yud. Is below Bo Bailim. If the main announcement and Bo is going to come. Tay Munachas, then you leave the talus. So whatever the object is. If your brother, it's a pleasant if your brother's not close to you, you don't know him, bring the lost object into your house. You don't acquire it. Simon says, we have to consider any moment the owner might show up. As long as the lost object is by him, you have to deal with it. People say they shouldn't get lost. So you have to enhance it like shearing sheep. I feel gives us a shoshu darmud, even the shirim and ox, which is very minor. Chav tapa was have to deal with it. He derech goes if it's the derech of the owner to shear their oxen. See what it says vashevo so low. Restore it to him. But Arukh HaShulchan said say reich to shibenu. See how you could do optimally that you can give it back to the mishleim, but you have to see they shouldn't lose. Therefore, in the shearing of an ox, even though it's a very small amount, when you shear it, you have some value. You have to do it and give it. But the pasuk is sure as well. You have to constantly assess it and check it so it shouldn't get lost. Or it shouldn't get ruined. Kate said, "How so? What's a crucial ceremony if you found a blanket full of wool? But now you shake it every 30 days. Later said, not more nations because it gets ruined. You shouldn't have two people shake it. They should because they're gonna rip it. So one person should shake it. But you shouldn't shake it with a stick." And if it's linen, you shouldn't shake it all. Because the shaking is bad for it. But Rashi's al Pirish Lef, Rashi is the opposite. The shall pish on in air. If it's of linen, you should shake it. Shall tell linen if it's wool, you shouldn't shake it. So that's totally if you have got him. That's do obviously with the quality of the garments. The chomaka every place, the chomaka in each place. If you also how they're made. Shouldn't say that nearly. You can spread it on your bed. Only if the garment requires it. Both tzorko not for you to make your bed nicely. Feel covered. Also the tzorko. If you have mine both for it and for you. So you shouldn't leave me in bed overly long. When you have guests, you should not spread in front of them. I feel the even for its own purpose, because it might be stolen. And came and let you know that they are legitimate people. They're not going to steal. You base musically 8 mishtamesh when letzorchem at. If you find a wooden vessel, use it for its purpose a little bit. They should cover so shouldn't rot. Musically chosh is find copper can. Mishtamesh and chaim use in hot water. Koshkim is in cold water. Have a loya sim also ali or but you shouldn't put it on the fire. They should mashkila because that sucks out its weight. Avo musically cast and mishtamesh bohem. If you find silver vessel, you use it but soda and cold. Avo lo becoming not in hot. They should mashkila because it darkens them. But so things oxidize them. But so if it's cold, for your own purpose, it's permissible. The ain't paid but I'm not concerned that you get benefits like Zainab is a little chaser. Why should get benefit? It's in places stuff. Matzah clees, always they found golden vessels or glass vessels. Laying by them, should touch them. They don't be clean. If you find shovels and hoes, you use them barach on soft dirt, below kosher, not hard dirt, so they should not get damaged. You came a matzah svarim case of a tershlan if you aren't svarim like svarim much like I said that they're rolled. Korabam akashoshin you read them once in every 30 days. Many of the close if you don't know how to read, go when you roll them they should stop shoe so they shouldn't go bad. They shouldn't start meaning get older. Should rot. Should never learn that same we should never learn before. They should believe in Pam Rishon because you learn it the first time. Miskalka saver the saver gets ruined. V'leikra parsha v'yishna so Pam achers shouldn't read a parsha twice in that same saver. Leikra parsha hagam shouldn't read a parsha and translate. So you should a baby because you spend a long time when you're being bataragim. Below yiftach b'yisim b'shosh should not open more than 3 columns at once. Lo yeshnaim korim bo yeshnaim 2 should not read in 2 manners in it. Hakorim echad, but 2 people read 1 manner. Shlosh asur gami echad, 3 people also even in 1 manner. Yesh echad, some say the opposite. B'shtein korim but it's 2 different manners 2 people can read. Lo bin echad, not if it's the same manner they both read. They should say Moshe lo v'zeh Moshe levikro, because they should pull towards him and rip it. Uv'shtein yonim mokam maruach lehem, if it's 2 people, there's enough space. But 3 people is always awesome. This is also true by our books. If you don't know how to read, you open them in the wind, they should stop so they shouldn't deteriorate. In our books, you never learned before 1 time. They don't be handled that much like their swim, which are made to be rolled. It's also seen to be made to roll. Maybe they're standing civitar, which are encased ones. Bechem Megdol, one's going to cause the clothes. Let me see if it's an Axel Tanakh. Have a most place. Come should take him eat Rabba Gemara place which require a lot of intense learning. Also, the mode behind the can learn there no matter what. Lo mashkin b'shorim doesn't see that way from Yishorim. Chera dim b'shiv kin tzvay meitz acher. Also, when you leave swarm safekeeping by somebody else, so I think about beta, the parameters are like by a beta. Without also Zal Amru Lechazal, as I said, Shemotz and Tefillin, Shem the man you find Tefillin, you reckon their value. Shtam Shem Yain, we have to use the meal if you want. They should never must because people can both buy it at any time. Kamil Mochim, you can also sell them to Lama Lo. The Shama came with Shemotz and why should you preserve them if they're easy to buy? It's from the tour. And we said before, it's good. The Kozvar mitzvah, the Kozvar mitzvah, because anything which is prevalent to buy, ain't so time, but you don't have to deal with it. Why? Safeguarding mocha, you can sell it. L'chem vorm nukim in brackets says chem b'gim nukim. Yeshu, some say there's no rock between this only by betzvah. I would try to avoid us, but any lost object, other chavetz shlo yeser. Person wants his own there more, therefore you should safeguard for him. Chem vor l'shem Rambam. This is belongs Rambam. If it's too much work, it's calculated, make it room body ochol mocha, we can certainly sell them. Fame of a sus, vali noch lo them bivemto. Certainly by that might be by sheep, but by a ox or a horse, you definitely want to have the animal recognized in which you have a relationship. Shemakir v'limdo because you know it and you trained it according to your desire, and that's it for today.